The night shimmered with electricity as Robert Irwin stepped onto the teal and orange carpet for the world premiere of Zootopia 2, unfolding at the dazzling event space in Los Angeles. It was a moment he could never have imagined just a few years ago, yet one that now felt like a surreal milestone. Even though he was in the thick of rehearsals for Dancing with the Stars, juggling grueling sessions of jive and Viennese waltz, he made it clear that nothing would keep him away from this night. Standing proudly at the premiere, surrounded by flashing cameras and cheering fans, he explained that this was a moment he had been looking forward to for a long time. His passion radiated from his eyes as he described the surreal feeling of seeing his journey merge with the whimsical world of Zootopia, a world beloved by millions across the globe. When Disney first approached him with the opportunity to play a character in Zootopia 2, Robert Irwin said he was instantly in. But when they revealed the twist, that he would be portraying a koala named Robert Furwin, he knew this was destiny colliding with storytelling. The choice could not have been more poetic. The koala, an iconic symbol of Australia, is a creature he has devoted much of his life to protecting. With a warm laugh, he recalled the moment he heard the character's name, saying that it simply doesn't get better than that. It was more than just a voice acting debut. It felt like an extension of his mission as an animal conservationist. The irony, the joy, the symbolism, it all blended into an overwhelming sense of gratitude. For years, Robert Irwin has worked tirelessly at the Australia Zoo Wildlife Hospital, rescuing, rehabilitating, and releasing koalas back into the wild. As he explained the importance of koala conservation, his tone shifted from excitement to earnest dedication. Koalas, he reminded, are an endangered species, struggling against habitat loss, disease, and climate change. His family's organization, Wildlife Warriors, funds extensive conservation programs to protect the gentle and iconic creatures. To him, voicing a koala wasn't just a fun acting job, it was a way to shine a cinematic spotlight on their struggles in the modern world. He believed Zootopia 2 would inspire audiences to reconnect with the natural world and feel empathy for the animals who share our planet. Being part of a film that blends entertainment with meaning felt like the perfect next step in his growing career. As the premiere buzzed with excitement, global superstar Shakira arrived, sending waves of energy through the crowd. Her connection to the franchise runs deep, and her new song for Zootopia 2 was already making headlines as a certified banger. For Robert Irwin, the moment was extra special because he had recently danced to her track from the first Zootopia film on Dancing with the Stars. He was visibly thrilled about the chance to meet her in person, calling her incredible. He described how surreal it felt to be part of an event where so many talented people from around the world were gathering to celebrate a story centered on animals, a theme close to his heart. Moments like this reminded him just how extraordinary his life had become. The week leading up to the premiere had already been emotional for Robert, after a viral surprise that left viewers stunned. During rehearsals for Dancing with the Stars, he received an unexpected video call from none other than Prince William, the future king of the United Kingdom. The moment played live and instantly set social media on fire. Robert Irwin admitted that his dance partner, Whitney Carson, was completely in shock, her jaw dropping as the prince's face appeared on the rehearsal screen. And who could blame her? A royal cameo was the last thing anyone expected during a morning dance practice. Yet for Robert, the moment held deep meaning, because Prince William is not just a public figure. He's someone he considers a true friend. Their friendship blossomed through years of collaboration on environmental efforts. Prince William's Earthshot Prize, dedicated to pioneering eco-friendly innovations, aligned perfectly with the mission of Wildlife Warriors, founded by Steve Irwin and continued passionately by his children. The mutual respect between Robert Irwin and the prince is rooted in shared values: protecting the planet, preserving its wildlife, and inspiring the next generation to care. Speaking about their bond, Robert called Prince William one of the greatest advocates the environment has ever had. His praise came from a place of sincerity, admiration, and shared purpose. To receive support from someone he holds in such high esteem was a moment he would not forget. The interview shifted to another topic that fans had been buzzing about nonstop: his surprise duet dance with Xochitl Gomez, the breakout star from Mirabel, and Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. The unexpected pairing set the internet ablaze, with viewers immediately shipping the two because of their chemistry, energy, and joyful dynamic. When asked about working with Xochitl Gomez, Robert Furwin lit up with genuine appreciation. He described her as a bright, vibrant presence whose energy filled the rehearsal room from the moment she walked in. Though she had never danced the jive on her season of Dancing with the Stars, she astonishingly mastered the choreography within minutes, something Robert joked took him weeks to learn. Their rehearsals were full of laughter, playful banter, and non-stop enthusiasm. Even Whitney Carson had her hands full, trying to control the explosive energy that the two young stars brought into the studio. Throughout the conversation, Robert Furwin's humility shone through. Despite the fame, the cameras, the viral moments, and the global attention, he carried himself with the same warm, grounded, and authentic spirit he's always been known for. His journey from growing up at the Australia Zoo to walking red carpets in Hollywood is nothing short of extraordinary. Yet he remains anchored in the values his parents taught him: compassion, stewardship, and relentless dedication to wildlife. Tonight, under the glittering lights of the Zootopia 2 premiere, all those values merged into one powerful moment. His film debut marks a beautiful intersection between entertainment and activism. Playing Robert Furwin, the koala who represents not just a character but a cause, symbolizes how storytelling can influence awareness and empathy. Audiences around the world will soon meet the animated koala, whose spirit reflects that of a real-life conservation hero. And for Robert, it is only the beginning. As cameras flashed around him and fans cheered his name, he stood not just as a performer, but as a symbol of hope, dedication, and the power of using one's voice, literally and metaphorically, to make the world a better place. From dancing on national television to sharing heartfelt memories with a future king, from celebrating wildlife at the Australia Zoo to watching his animated counterpart come to life on the big screen, Robert Furwin is experiencing one of the most transformative seasons of his life. And through it all, he is doing what he has always done: spreading love for nature, standing up for wildlife, and reminding the world that every creature, big or small, deserves to be seen, heard, and protected.